Unpopular opinion. I hate Halloween. I know, but I do. And don't get me wrong, I love trick-or-treating. I love the candy. But I hate being scared. And more than anything, I hate haunted houses. So, thank you. I guess I'm not completely alone. I was born in Mexico City, and when I was 5, my mom got married to my stepdad, and we moved from Mexico City to the suburbs of Chicago. My stepdad was also an immigrant. He's Irish. And I don't know how many of you have immigrant parents, but for me, what that meant was I had to learn all the things on my own. And by all the things, I'm talking about pop culture and traditions and customs that are completely American. But maybe not all the things, because the other thing about having immigrant parents is that the reason that you're here as a child of an immigrant parent, at least in my case, is for opportunity. They wanted me to have all the opportunities that I possibly could have. And that meant that I got signed up for everything. Talking about ballet and tap and art classes, activities at the community center, swimming classes, going to the library, just everything. And I was totally down for it. I was like, sign me up. I'm so there. I saw how happy it made my mom, and I enjoyed the activities, and it was very entertaining for me. So fall comes around in Chicago, and I've just turned 6 years old, and my parents see a sign outside of the community center for the community haunted house. And they're like, well, we don't know what this is, but it looks like a tradition, and it'll be fun. And we don't know what we'll encounter there, but I'm sure it'll be fun. So I'm like, yes, let's go. So Chicago fall, it's pretty chilly out, so I've got my nice jacket on and a scarf and mittens and my knit cap with a little puff on top, nice and purple. Because my parents are way overprotective, and of course I'm completely bundled up even though it's only fall. So we arrive at the community center, and there's already this line out the door, and there's families, there's kids of all ages. So it's like, all right, good, this is exciting. So we get in line, we're waiting, and we're waiting, and I'm getting impatient because it seems like people are having a great time. So then we're finally at the front. We're at the front now. And somebody comes to instruct us on how we're going to go through the haunted house. And there's about maybe 7 of us going in at a time, and we've got a rope that we hold on to, and we just kind of choo-choo train it through the haunted house. So my mom's in front of me. It's me and my stepdad, who to this day, he's like my dad. He's been my dad since I was 5, so I'll stop calling him stepdad from now on. So he's behind me. So we're holding on to the rope, and people start going in. And as soon as people are walking through this first little area, I see them turning to the left and getting scared. So I was like, okay, I'm smart. I'm on top of this. I walk in like this. And I'm focusing in this direction, right? So I'm walking along, and it's a slow pace. And as soon as we get to that part, I feel a hand on my shoulder. And the hand pulls me around this way. And it's this wolf creature with big bloody fangs and wild yellow eyes and spiked up hair. And he turns me around, and in my face, he's like, ah! And that was it. That's all it took for me. I covered my eyes, but I could still hear the noises of the house that were getting louder and louder, so I plugged my ears, but then I could still see flashes of light, and I remembered my hat, my nice knit purple hat with the fluff on top. And I pull it down tight over my eyes, and I plug my ears with my thumbs, and I'm just frozen, and I can't move, and I don't want to go any further, but I know I have to get through this because you can't just disappear out of here. And my dad, he sees me, and he scoops me up. And I grab onto him, but I kind of have to grab onto him with my elbows and my legs. And I just can't wait for this thing to be over. And we walk, and it seems like forever, and I'm terrified. And we get outside, only I don't realize that I'm outside. And my mom is rubbing my back and telling me, it's okay. And I was like, no, I don't want to pull my thumbs out of my ears. I don't want to. And she's like, we're outside, it's done. In Spanish, of course. And I relaxed, and I was like, what was that? That was not fun at all. So that one person screaming in my face back then, that's all it took to ruin scary movies and moments and haunted houses, and I don't want anything to do with that. So if you want to go to if you want to go to, thank you, Halloween Horror Nights, don't call me. But if you want to help me in progressing in my therapeutic process, you can invite me instead to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. Thank you.